Today I'm going to talk about scope creep when delivering client work. I think I've spoken about this before, but when you deliver some work to a client in return for some revenue, it's really important to ensure that you have a statement of work or a procedure guide that allows you to define the value exchange. Often in business, you can have scope creep where a client asks for a little bit more and a little bit more, and just by your good nature, or you feel like this is going to derive a lot of value for them and you're going to get a ton of referrals. And sometimes it does, but you can push yourself to allow scope creep to occur. And I think that that is the biggest risk that solo business owners have when you're talking about your just energy and mental state. When a client starts to ask for more and more and more, if you don't hold the boundary or refer to a statement of work or a PDF procedure or just an email that says, I'm going to do XYZ for X amount of money, and you let that scope creep occur, it can be very taxing. One, you can feel undervalued. Two, you might not have the systems and procedures to help deliver that additional creep, so then it all falls back on you. And generally, once you're done, you are just mentally exhausted and you are using more of your time on a single client versus building a sustainable business or delivering marketing or even just reconciling your bookkeeping. I think what I would suggest if you're out there and you're starting to sell services, especially in your professional service range, define the scope, define what you're going to do. And if for some reason it wavers from that, check back in and tell your client, we've gone outside. We need more funds, or I'm going to do X, but we have to cut it off at this point. Don't get burdened by the feeling that you have to say yes to all this additional stuff, because you don't. A lot of people out there learn by the mistakes I did. Try not to do that. It's very dangerous when you have scope creep, and it's important that you manage your time and energy when you're dealing with clients.